Hello everyone and welcome to this Bannerboo review video. Today I'm going to be talking you through everything you need to know about Bannerboo, and as usual, if you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below. I'll also be leaving a discounted link in this video's description so that you can always get your money's worth for Bannerboo. So Bannerboo very simply allows you to create animated adverts for either marketing campaigns, social media pages, or anything similar very simply without having any previous coding or animation knowledge. So as you can see, this is our main area. Now we're displayed a few things on the left. We have workspace, profile, billing, subscribe and support, and then we have the main button which we usually want to press whenever we're creating something, which is create banner. Then you have your workspace, which is obviously every banner that you've got all put into one really nice easy location, and you can also sort these into folders if you wish. But what we're going to go ahead and do is delete the one that we've already got. What I'm going to go ahead and do is hit this create banner. Now these are all the different templates that we have, and now these are basically the adverts and the things that you can have. As you can see, it will display the animation that it will have over the top simply by hovering over it, and you can have a little look through all of these to determine one that you like. So we're going to have a little look at maybe 3 or 4 of ones that we've got on this main page, and then we're going to pick one and show you how you go about editing it in order to personalize it for your particular business. So for instance, we have this one here, mobile education. If I hover over, obviously things pop up, come from different locations, and then you've got the red waves sort of flowing along nicely in the background. For example, we have skiing, so life is better on the slopes, and we have a small animation of somebody sort of moving one direction to sort of give the illusion that they are skiing as a video, when it's actually just sort of stable images moving left and right away from each other. You've also got this one here, so you have the images flying in, and then you obviously have all of the text. So really nice. And then let's do one more. You have this one here, for instance, best holiday destinations, make your travel worth this season. So as you can see, basically, these are all the different templates that you can have. You're also able to sort it by categories that they're in. So you have agriculture, religion, cosmetics, wellness, Valentine's Day, finance, gaming, everything that you want. And if there's a particular aspect ratio or resolution that you want, you're able to do that as well. You have a load ones here. So for example, if there's one of the things that are like a website or a platform that you want, for example, LinkedIn adverts, there's already a template ready made for that. However, if it's something that it doesn't have and it's much more intricate, it could be 1234 by 1234 for some very bizarre but potential reason, you can enter a custom size in this big red area at the top so that you get the perfect size for you. But once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and go to full HD. We're going to go ahead and pick one, so we'll wait for the full HD ones to load, and we'll go ahead and select the second one here, online consultation, and we'll go ahead and click edit. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these. Under the free category, we're going to go for the very second one and hit the edit button. And this is where we can then go ahead and edit the banner. So hitting use it will take it to the editing page, where you're able to edit the animations, the text, and things like that. So for instance, you have the settings page. This is where you have your URL that people will reach after clicking on the advert itself. You also have the option to add and change the template at any time, and also look through all of the other aspect ratios and resolutions that you wanted to, along with the categories on the left as well. However, we don't need to worry about this because we've already got one that we've got. Now, moving on to the text is where we can actually put in the text that we want. We have a timeline sort of thing at the bottom here, so we can see what it will look like as time goes on. So as you can see, these are simply text effects at the bottom here, and what I'm able to do is actually scroll along here by using the scroller at the bottom and get a really good look. The title does cover all of it, but if I went for here, for instance, and click on this, we can edit all these different areas of text. We can edit the color, we can edit the location, we can edit everything that we want. So if I wanted to edit the home sale text, all I would do is find where it says home sale, and then I would edit it. So as you can see, the red is the home sale. We would double click on this and we would enter the layer name, and we will do it as test text, and then go ahead and hit save. And then that text after a few seconds will update to have said test text. You can also add images as well. So any photos that you want that are basically off any of these sites. So for example, you have backgrounds, Unsplash, Pixabay, Pexels, and Bannerboo. You're able to include any images from them. So Unsplash, for instance, if we wanted this photo of somebody working on their laptop, we would simply click and it would import that. And we can drag it exactly where we want. We can add smart animations to it if we wanted to. So choose an effect from the list to make a banner creation process faster. And we can also preview exactly exactly what it will look like. So as you can see here, we have the overall thing, and then this will pop up, and we can select animation in. We'll do a scale max, and then zoom out. We'll do a scale max as well. Actually, scale min, and then it would look a little bit like this. So there we have it. That's essentially what it would look like. And that is how you would go about importing something like that so that you can use that if you want to, with sort of animations in and out. It's very simple to do, and I really like how the feature is built in. Moving onwards, we can also add videos. So it doesn't just have to be a photo, you can have videos as well. It will also use the same, except it won't use Unsplash. You'll have Pexels, Pixabay, and YouTube, and you can add these very easily as well with the same thing. And the exact same is also applicable for audio too. You have Unminus, where you're able to click and use any sort of video or audio rather, or piece of music that you want in the background of your ad, so that that's really, really handy. You also can add color palettes. So if the color scheme of your thing is slightly off and you want to use that, you're able to do that too. You simply would click on one, and then all these colors that you see around the place will switch to fit that color palette. So if there's a certain theme or a color scheme that your website or your company uses, it's a really good way of being able to do that too. Then you simply have the final main options, which are vectors, upload, and help. Now, vectors are basically emojis sort of thing, or symbols. And this is basically a big list of different symbols, buttons, emojis, sort of things that you're able to use on it to make it look maybe more user-friendly, and also point people in the right direction of certain information that you might want them to know. So you could put an arrow pointing towards a particular piece of information that's quite critical. And that is what I really like. And there's a large plethora of these. You also can upload your own assets. So if you have anything on your computer that you do want to use, then you're very easily able to do that. You can simply just download an image and then upload it straight to this to be able to use it in your banner or advert. And then you also have help. So if you have any questions, or you're stuck somewhere, or there's an issue, you can very simply go to the contact us page. You can put your name in, your email, and then your message, and that will be about that. But that is more or less it for Bannerboo. So what do I think about Bannerboo? And in all honesty, I really like it. I think that it's a really great way of creating advertisements for people to see. A lot of the time, people don't know how to code and import these in, and also people don't know how to edit. And when you do not have those two skills, or at least one of those two skills, creating adverts that you can very easily have overlaying on something is really, really handy. And the fact that you can put this on a YouTube ad, or any form of ad that you want, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the fact that it's animated as well instead of just being a singular image is really, really good. So I would definitely recommend this. As for why people might want to use it, as I said, anybody who doesn't know coding or video editing will definitely want to use this. And it's also incredibly easy to use. It's intuitive, it's great, and it's got a load of features that you can use. And also the libraries of videos, photos, and music that you can do is just really good. And you can pick from so many different things to make your advert exactly how you exactly want it to look. But that is more or less it for this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching, but I will see you in the next review video, and until then, goodbye.